Do you guys remember the crazy lasers they added in the last update to this game? I do. And so do the workshop unit makers. Let's check them out. Guys, we have a whole bunch of units here for you to check out from the workshop that incorporate the new lasers and the new updates to the game. And the first one I want to check out is this one here, Godzilla something or other. Can't read the name there because of the picture, but he's a big boy. Oh, dude, they have done a number to this guy, and I believe I saw in the pictures for this workshop unit that he shoots ginormous laser beams. I want to see him at work with a breath that deals a bunch of damage. I'm very excited to see that. But he needs an adversary. He needs opponents. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some regular units, and then we'll upgrade to the big workshop units as opponents. But for now, we're going to summon an army of projectile gorillas like this. We're going to summon some berserker gorillas, and this gorilla army, this gorilla faction is going to take on this massive Godzilla, and it is going to be absolutely glorious, led by none other than Goro the giant. Start the fight, and oh, there it is. Did you see the breath? Godzilla finally has a breath weapon in this game. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so amazing. It looks kind of like he drank some green Kool-Aid and then burped up green. It kind of looks like that, but ultimately it looks very good. The green lasers, I knew as soon as they added the lasers to this game that it would look like this. Godzilla going to town, swiping Goro with his tail, just decimating all of his enemies. One little gorilla left and he just got sent flying. Oh, we're gonna pit him against the other workshop units in a moment. Hold on, I want to see some more units. Before I show you guys this next fight, can you get this video to 3 likes? 3? Not hard. Just hit it 3 times. I know you can do it. Next up, we have a classic fight. It is Luigi. Look at this new Luigi unit. He looks fantastic. Why a hammer? I have no idea. And he's gonna be fighting a new Bowser. Remember the old Bowser? This Bowser looks way better. Before we continue with our massive units, let's check out these 2 new smaller units in the workshop. Oh, Bowser has machine guns and missiles. I don't recall Bowser having those. Apparently, the Luigi is surviving. He's in there. He's smacking with the hammer, punching with the fist. But poor little Luigi, who was nothing more than a skeleton with a human torso. Did they take a human, dip him into a piranha-infested swamp, and then like turn him sideways and dip the arms in too? You've led a hard life. I'm really sorry. This unit is called Elantrion, and there's something going on above his head. Take a look. What are these? Are they missiles? Are they weapons? They're floating above his head. Check out his claws on his face. Elantrion. A very fascinating unit. He's going to be fighting a bunch of dinosaurs. I really want to see what these things on top, they're firing missiles. There's floating missile launchers. They're honestly just chilling in the sky as Elantrion noms on a little velociraptor. Tyrannosaurus Rex is in, and Elantrion's missiles did a bunch of damage. I wonder if he's stronger than the other Godzilla unit. Let's find out. Here's our Elantrion unit. He looks pretty good, and his opponent is this ginormous. It's just too big. Oh my god, the laser just. Oh, dude, this Godzilla's OP. This Godzilla's so good. This is Destroya. Literally, it's the same, Destroya. It's from a Godzilla movie, and he is a ginormous red-looking spike thing with a gold chest, and seems to have a little bit of the laser beam going on in the face. Can't wait to see what that's going to do. And his opponent is someone interesting. It is none other than King Kong. This is a brand new, remastered King Kong, probably the best looking King Kong I think the workshop has ever produced, including the King Kong axe, which is a piece of Godzilla's spikes, I recall, from the movie. It's a spike axe, right? And he is going to be fighting Destroya. Who's going to win? All right, here we go. Vote time. Need you to vote in the comments. Comment down below. King Kong or Destroya? Who's going to win? Cast your vote in the comments down below, and then we'll see who wins and how many of you voted for the correct person. Here we go, Destroya versus King Kong. The fight begins. Destroya with the laser beam. King Kong walking in. They are now in melee range. King Kong is stabbing with the axe. Destroya using the laser, but they're mostly like grinding up on each other. There's not a whole lot of actual like throwing of punches and stuff like that. Maybe because they're too big. This Godzilla's big chunky body gets up on the Destroya's armored scales. Problem is, I can't really decide who's winning the fight. There's no decided winner right now. They're mostly dancing or making out. It's kind of hard to figure out which one. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn on the HP. Oh, and King Kong is being wrecked by Destroya. Maybe it's the laser beam mouth thing going on. Maybe it's the claws, but Destroya has barely been affected, and King Kong is going to go down. There's no way King Kong can survive this fight. And there we go, two behemoths battle, and this custom-made Kong with the human torso and dino arms and feathers. You're not the Kong I thought you were. This is another brand new Godzilla from the workshop, a Godzilla remake, and he looks hideous, and I don't see lasers in his mouth. Maybe this is a laserless Godzilla, but let's see what he can do. Oh no, I was wrong. There's lasers on his mouth, and I think there's lasers on his tail. Ah, he's got tail lasers, and the mouth laser looks so good. Oh, he's versus the Infernal Army. I don't know what's doing more damage, the mouth laser or the tail laser. When I design Godzilla, I definitely want to put a whole bunch of armor plates on his tail and throw a laser on the end, because why not? The tail is so long, it's throwing him off balance. Yeah, this is the perfect place to start the fight with this frame shot of blue laser versus green laser. I wonder which one of these two overpowered Godzillas is going to win. One with the tail laser or one without the tail laser. In terms of looks, the green one looks the best, but in terms of power, I think the blue one's gonna be stronger. Let's find. Oh, what has happened? Oh, I think we need a rematch. Something broke brutally. Executing rematch in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Maybe because I paused time and then unpaused time and some weird physics happened, but now we have a proper fight. The Godzillas are nomming each other. Oh no, I was right. The tail laser was too much. How much HP is left? He only took a little bit of damage. The big green one looked better, but the tail laser was too much damage. We have, apparently, a new Titanus Ghidorah. Maybe it takes into account some of the Dr. Octopus laser beam blahs, and I think it might if you just look inside the mouth. That looks like a laser beam in there, and he's going to be fighting a brand new praying mantis, giant praying mantis units from the last update. Can the lasers deal the damage, or will the mantises, ooh, yellow lasers, I think the mantises might be able to pull this off, guys. What do you think? Lasers. Teeth. Apparently they're actually biting. They're biting as well, which is very cool, but the mantises have some long mandible claws getting in around the neck of Ghidorah, around the heads of Ghidorah, and they slam down repeatedly, trying to cut the heads off of the beast. But is it like a Hydra? No, it doesn't need to be a Hydra. It destroyed all those mantises. Did it take a bunch of damage? Ooh, it almost died. I don't think it's gonna beat any of our other units. This is the weaker of the two Godzillas. This is the green laser one, not the blue laser one. Let's see who's gonna win. 3 lasers on 3 heads, or big old green laser. The glitch again. This is what happens when you pause the game. Start the fight. There we go. Oh, it didn't matter. It didn't matter because Ghidorah is actually nothing more than a collection of 3 torsos, heads, and spiky bits. This behemoth is called Monster Zero. I saw it in the workshop and I was like, oh, you're beautiful. You are massive. You are gargantuan. And I'm hoping he is powerful because he's facing a whole boatload of humans, and he did the glitch thing. Why do I keep doing that? For the love of God, please have a normal fight. And it seems that there's lasers on his wings, lasers in his mouth, and he's just wiped out every single one of those humans. Is he stronger than the Ghidorah? Which one of these units is more powerful? There's a lot of lasers going on, multiple heads going in and stabbing. The fact that he hasn't destroyed the Ghidorah yet does not give me much confidence if I ever faced him against one of the Godzillas. So far, it seems these Godzilla units are stronger. He did defeat the weaker Ghidorah. I have to know, can he beat the new Godzilla? Oh yeah, it's big green Godzilla time. Look at those green lasers going to town on the necks of this unit. And the unit got in. All three heads are skewering. It's upside down. It's getting trampled. That Godzilla's got the high ground. You don't want to lose the high ground. We all know what happens when you lose the high ground, guys. So I have to even explain. The wing lasers continue to deal damage. I don't know who's winning the fight. This Godzilla can't aim his head down to deal damage to this Ghidorah-looking giant wing thing. And the Godzilla lost. We have to try the more powerful Godzilla now. Here we go, the more powerful Godzilla with the blue beam, the one that decimated every unit it has gone against. Can this unit wrap the heads around the Godzilla and prevent it from dealing damage? Oh, yes! Oh my god! Cool. This is Train Eater. None other than Train Eater. That disgusting, horrifying beast. And if you look closely, at Train Eater, you'll see the harpoons inside the mouth as it wants to drag things in and then eat them. Can Train Eater eat a bunch of polar bears? It's kind of working. The harpoons are kind of doing their job, but the polar bears are slowly pushing Train Eater around. And luckily, Train Eater is able to run around and he's eating the polar bears. There are dead polar bears on the ground. Why are the parts of Train Eater moving like that? There's some weird gears and mechanisms in there. They're doing that, and the polar bears are nomming on the eyes and the body of Train Eater as Train Eater continues to defeat these units. But will the polar bears win? Checking the HP, Train Eater seems perfectly fine. The polar bears not so much. I wonder if Train Eater can survive a Godzilla blast. I had to get the big Godzilla. I had to do it. Here we go. Big Godzilla just exploded. Boom! Dude, that was so cool.